Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zayid Hamdan and my supervisor is Professor Madia Aisyah Ahmad. In this video, I want to present my project titled Automating FYP Health Check in Managing Final Year Project FYP Companion. First, let's move to the background of study. As we know, final year project is the most significant part of bachelor's degree qualification requirement, setting place in UiTM. For Information System Engineering course, FYP is divided into 2 semesters, which are Project Formulation CSP 600 in semester 5 and CSP 650 in semester 6. This project is focused on the latter one, which is CSP 650. This project is continuation from the previous study that has been done by Siti Isni Wafa binti Azizan in 2017 with title Implementation of Health Checking Tools Using Lean Method for Managing Final Year Project. What she's found out is some students were unable to deliver a good outcome of FYP. So, she's improved the current workflow of CSP 650 by eliminating waste by using Lean Method and introduced a prototype by using Project Health Check template in Excel. As you can see, there are 2 diagrams, with the first one is current workflow and next to it is improved workflow. Let's focus into the second workflow, where for current workflow, students should continue regular project consultation with the supervisor and update the F3 form for each consultation. And it was replaced and improved, with students should continue regular project with correcting format, update PHC and consult with supervisor. What she meant by PHC is this. This is a prototype in Microsoft Excel using PHC template, where it contains schedule of project and its status. Jump to the problem statement. There are 2 problems that have been identified based on the survey and the previous study. First is poor control and monitoring of project progress, where students are unable to manage report and development tasks efficiently. This result, reports did not have time to go through editing by the supervisor and the student themselves, and report is not aligned with the working of the developed system. Second is, there is no automated system for tracking FYP progress. Thus, for this project, I will automate this prototype system to solve this problem. The proposed solution is develop a responsive web-based application system with dashboard interface as a technique of reminding the project progress delivery due dates along with traffic light approach for color indication status. There is notification system for reminding due dates through email. For mobility, this system can be accessed by using mobile web. This is the use case diagram for FYP Companion. There are 3 actors, which are admin, supervisor and student, where admin is a specification to supervisor. Student can manage project, manage plan, manage activity, update account, update project compliance, view project compliance, join group, leave group, change password and finish activity. Supervisor can manage group, change password, visit student and remove student. While admin can manage student and manage supervisor and do the same what general supervisor can do. Move to the domain class diagram for this project. There are 8 classes where supervisor can manage groups and student can be in many groups and placed in group list. Student can update compliance and manage one project. In a project, there are many plans and in a plan can contain many activities under it. This project is using waterfall model methodology. The phases are requirement gathering and analysis, design, and implementation. In gathering the requirement, I conducted interview and do document analysis. The outcome is requirement from stakeholder and requirement from document. For requirement analysis, I analyze the gathered requirement and document the requirements in SRS. The outcomes are use case diagram, use case description, domain class diagram, activity diagram, system sequence diagram, and software requirement specification. The objective is to gather and analyze requirement for automating FYP health check in managing final year project FYP companion. In design phase, I designed the architecture and the user interface of the system and document the design deliverables in STD. The outcomes are storyboard of the user interface, multi-layer sequence diagram, design class diagram, and software design document. The objective is to design automating FYP health check in managing final year project FYP companion. Lastly, implementation phase, where I develop the system. The outcome is functional system with its objective is to develop automating FYP health check in managing final year project FYP companion. Now, let's jump to project demonstration. This is FYP companion system. First, let's sign in as supervisor. This is admin account because only admin has user list tab. Thus, admin can manage student and supervisor. This is student list. Now I am adding a new student. Student ID is a unique identity, so the system will check the ID first whether it is available or not. If not available, the submit button will be disabled. This mechanism is applied to add supervisor as well. The email and phone number are blank because students need to update it by themselves. Now, all is done. Let's log in using student account. This is a dashboard interface. It is not available because the project is not created yet. So, first of all, students need to create a project by going to Strategic Plan tab. Students need to input the project name, description, start date and end date of the project. Status of project can be either inactive, active and closed. This depending on the date. If current date past start date, it will turn into active, while inactive if current date is not in between project date. Closed status is when current date past end date. Now, after create a project, students should add plans. Plan got two types, which are report and development. The logo next to the plan title will differentiate between the two types. After adding plan, the status of plan is no activity because there is no activity under it. So, students need to add activities by click action button and add activity. Key in the activity title and the activity date range. If you notice, the date only can be selected in the range of the project date. Now, select the valid date range and add activity. The plan will show the minimum start date of activities and maximum finish date of activities. The status of plan is depending on its activities. It can be either no activity, not started, active, and plan completed. Plan progress percentage is depending on completion of its activities. For example, if there are 5 activities under chapter 1, one completion of activity will contribute to 20% of progress. Actual finish date will be remain empty until all of the activities under a plan are finished. It will show the maximum date of actual finish date. To see activities under a plan, just click on the row of a plan and it will show the list of activities and its information. The activity status can be either not started, in progress, late, completed, and complete late. This also depending on the activity date range. Once the status of activity is turned into in progress, the finish date button under actual finish date column will show up. When the activity is done, students need to click on finish button to update the actual end date. To monitor report format, report arrangement and content, Students need to enter into a project compliance tab. There is a checklist for report format and report arrangement and content. For more information regarding to report format, student can click on the compliance title. Tick the box and click save. Now everything is covered. Let's have a scenario. My goal is to monitor and manage my report and development along with monitoring report format. So, what I need to do is I need to log in into my account. The dashboard showed my project report completion is about 20% while my project development is 50%. Now I know that my report is fall behind the development task, so I need to update my report progress. Since I have finished all of the activities under chapter 3, so I click on finish button. The status will change from active to plan completed. This is example when the actual finish date is passed by plan finish date. The row of the plan will turn into red color. While writing the report, I can also monitor my project compliance and tick it when I have followed the format. Take a look at the dashboard. Now, my project report completion is increased from 20% to 40%. Project compliance box show that I have checked 2 out of 22 compliances. Let's change the scenario where supervisor want to monitor student progress. For example, my supervisor is PM Aisha, so she creates a group for her supervisees to enter. She just needs to copy the group code that have been generated and give it to her supervisee. When I receive the code, I need to enter the group code and click on join button. Now, PM Aisha can monitor my project progress by click on visit. Visit date will be updated, then she will know when the last time she visited her supervisee. I got a notification. I received an email from the system to notify me that my activity due date is near. So I know I need to finish this activity before the due date. I think that's all from me. Thank you.